Good evening. My name is Mike McDonough, and as the Deputy Superintendent of the Hilliard City Schools, I'm pleased to welcome you to Hilliard Davidson High School's 23rd commencement ceremony. This evening, the class of 2021 and members of the Davidson staff will be led into the arena by Principal Aaron Cookson and Assistant Principals Brian Moore, Matt Anderson, Kristen Clausen, and Joel Ossenheimer. Now, to the music of Pomp and Circumstance, pre-recorded by the Davidson High School Orchestra, directed by Mr. Patrick Barrett, we are proud to present the class of 2021.
Good evening, and thank you for attending this special occasion. My name is Grace Royer, and I have had the privilege of serving as your senior class president for the class of 2021. Before we begin tonight's ceremony, I ask that everyone please rise and turn your attention toward the American flag. We are honored to have members of the Hilliard Division of Police Honor Guard present our nation's colors. The Madrigals, under the direction of Mr. Nick Crowther, have pre-recorded the national anthem for this evening's ceremony. I ask you please remove all hats and remain standing during this time. Thank you, and please be seated. Hilliard Davidson is a school filled with amazing talent. Due to COVID restrictions, senior choir pre-recorded our class song. At this time, I ask that you turn your attention to the video board as the senior choir performs I Lived by One Republic, composed by Ryan Tedder and Noel Zancanella. Thank you, Mr. Crowther and the senior choir. I would like to start by saying congratulations. Today is our graduation. After 4 years together, it is time for us to begin the next phase of our lives. Today is the last day that we all gather together to celebrate all of our accomplishments. We have all found success in different ways throughout our time at Davidson. We bonded through difficult academics and a variety of athletic and artistic activities. No matter our journey, I hope everyone here has made unforgettable memories and learned many life lessons. It is through our support that we are where we are today. Our community is full of incredible people that have created a network of support for us students. I am sure each one of us here has had at least one person who made a positive impact on our high school career. Whether it be a parent, grandparent, teacher, or coach, take the time to thank that person this evening. This year, we faced a challenge that no class before us has ever experienced, a challenge that no one could have predicted. We endured e-learning, hybrid schedules, and missed many opportunities. Despite these hardships, we stand here today stronger than before. We have learned life lessons beyond our years, and will see success like no other class. Just by being here today, we have all accomplished something great. Throughout high school, we learned many things. We gained experiences, found our passions, and met lifelong friends. Now we celebrate all that we have learned the last 4 years and move forward together into the next part of our lives.
Good evening, Wildcats. My name is Chase Freeman, and I have had the privilege of serving as your Executive Student Council Co-President. I want to start off by congratulating all of you. Today marks the start of a promising future for all of us. With that being said, we can contribute a portion of our success to the Hilliard City School District for creating an environment centered around celebrating differences and finding your unique passions. Here at Davidson, with the support of amazing teachers, administrators, and coaches, we students have come so far. Whether or not you had the opportunity to commit to athletics, academic scholarships, or even your dream school, I want you to all take a moment and genuinely appreciate the strength and effort each one of you have put forth to lead you to this moment. While tonight is to honor you students for your hard work, it's important that we honor the educators that played a crucial role behind the scenes. Each year, they ensure that we continue to receive the best education possible, and this year especially, we've become all too familiar with change. For these educators, they've had to deal with their unique challenges, such as maintaining a safe environment and closely monitoring the spread of COVID-19 throughout the whole district. For that, we thank you for your commitment and flexibility. Tonight, we would like to recognize those here with us today. I ask them to please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all introductions have been made. Deputy Superintendent Mike Madonna. Assistant Superintendent Cherie Wells. School Board Member Mark Abbott. School Board Member Nadia Long. District College Counselor Tom Woodford. Hilliard Davidson School Counselors Cameron Foster, Tody Odenweller, Lindsay Pallas, and Liz Pauley. And finally, our senior class advisor, Angie Rader. Thank you all for being here today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see you all here today and have this opportunity to celebrate together. My name is Ava Dvorsky, and it has been my honor to serve as your Executive Student Council Co-President this year. Each year, we recognize one outstanding teacher and student who embodies the attitude and excellence of Hilliard Davidson. Since it was first presented as a class gift in 1999, the Willands Victory Bell was traditionally rung by these outstanding individuals at graduation, or at least I heard it used to ring. While we may not be in the stadium or have a bell that rings, we continue to carry on the tradition by having them recognized at graduation. I have the distinguished honor of introducing this year's outstanding student. I couldn't think of a better person to be receiving this award. This individual never hesitated to help when he saw another student struggling. I and many other students can attest to this. He always made class more interesting with his quick and witty remarks to his teachers and classmates. Nobody would have ever known the struggles he has gone through this past year. In December of 2019, he was hospitalized after experiencing severe pain in his legs. He was later diagnosed with random embolisis that led to compartment syndrome. After spending months in the hospital, he wasn't sure if he would ever be able to walk again. Despite all the pain he was experiencing, he never failed to make his family laugh during such a difficult time. Thankfully, with hard work and determination, little by little, he learned to walk again. This student has been an active member of the marching band for all 4 years. He wasn't going to let his condition stop him from marching his senior year. His determination and perseverance inspires everyone who knows him. Mr. Malone, Davidson's band director, said, "Through all the struggles and difficulties that life has thrown him over the last year, he has worked hard to focus on the joys in life. He continues to have a great sense of humor and inspires those around him. His strength and character and positive attitude makes me confident he will continue to rise above any new adversity that comes his way with great determination and grit." It is with great distinct honor that I get to introduce this year's Outstanding Student of the Year Award to Jonathan Duvall. Jake Gardner, Vice President of the senior class, will present Jonathan with his Student of the Year gift. Congratulations, Jonathan.
At this time, in keeping with the Will Ernst tradition, I have the privilege of recognizing an outstanding teacher. Without this person, Davidson would not nearly be the same as it is today. This person walks the halls of Davidson with the biggest smile that can turn any bad day into a better one. Thinking back to my time with this teacher, I'm grateful for the unique opportunities and life lessons that I learned in their class. Not only was she the first teacher who told me to push myself, but she was also the first person to make me start thinking about my long-term goals. I remember once thinking, I can't do it. But the truth was, I could do it, and all along, she knew I could too. By changing my doubtful mindset, I would learn that some of life's greatest adventures stem from the darkness of the unknown. Don't just take my word for it. Here's what another student wished to say on her behalf. She always pushed us to question things. She encourages her students to crave more than just the curriculum material, and through that, they are able to grasp a real passion for learning new things. One day, I hope to be a fraction of the person she is and represents here at Davidson. Inside the classroom, she's constantly raising the bar, from incorporating different learning styles into her teaching to meeting one-on-one with a struggling student. You'll never catch her taking a break. Above all else, she is the type of person who always puts her students first, and not just academically. She is a strong mental health advocate who always extends a helping hand when students need it the most. And let's face it, high school was a journey that forced many of us to overcome adversity. One of her students stated, "If I was having a rough day, I could always look forward to her stories to make me laugh." And that made me more excited to learn. Aside from being very helpful, she always pushed for excellence and allowed for failure. By doing this, students learned how to study effectively and advocate for their own success. I honestly could go on and on with stories about just how great of a teacher and person she is, but the truth is we'd be here way too long, and I'd even start to get bored of hearing myself speak. Without further ado, I'd like to extend a warm welcome and congratulations to our 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Donna Moss. Kaylee Burr, Executive Member of Student Council, will present Mrs. Moss with her Teacher of the Year Award.
At this time, I would like to recognize 3 incredible staff members we've been blessed with here at Davidson who will be retiring this year. Our first retiree is very well known here at Davidson for his heart of gold. There's never a time he is seen in the hallways without smiling from ear to ear. His extreme passions for others' well-being is clear. You could always find him saying hello to students and taking the time to get to know them as they pass by, even if you weren't in his class. His friendliness made others feel seen. One of his colleagues, Mr. Mate, described him as master of the art of teaching and a person of impeccable integrity. Mr. Clark commands the most respect and admiration of any professional with whom I have worked with. And yet it is perhaps his humility and kind-heartedness that truly defines him. Simply put, Mr. Clark is a person of singular excellence, and Hilliard will miss him. Now please join me in extending a warm thank you to our distinguished retiree, Mr. Bill Clark. Sydney Stover, Renaissance leader, presented Mr. Clark with his retirement gift. Our second retiree has served as an example to his fellow teachers of what a student-centered teacher looks like. His deep passion for teaching is evident. All of his students can agree he is kind but holds everyone, including himself, to the highest standard of effort. His enthusiasm and knowledge of literature inspires not only his students but his colleagues as well. His colleague and friend, Mr. Owens, had this to say about him. He is an adoring husband, father, and grandfather. He is funny, sweet, insightful, nerdy, and thoughtfully comedic. We wish him the best as he goes forward to spend retirement relaxing with his wife, Jen, playing with his grandbabies, and building Lego replicas of NASA's and/or Godzilla's finest moments. Davidson will miss him tremendously. Now please join me in extending a warm thank you to our distinguished retiree, Mr. Tony Mate. Gretchen Troxel, Renaissance leader, presented Mr. Mate with his retirement gift. Our third and final retiree is described by athletic director Mr. Bobeck as the quarterback of the athletic department. We've been fortunate enough to have her as a crucial member of the Wildcat family for the past 25 years. Though some of our students didn't know her personally, they will always remember seeing her smiley face when they went to go buy football game tickets or use the microphone at lunch. Her smile and friendliness are radiant and contagious. When asked how she has made a difference at Davidson, Mr. Bobeck states, "She is not only a rock for our department, but a rock for our entire school. She is someone you can always lean on and will do her absolute best for you. She cares about others and especially our student athletes." Her colleagues describe her as being thorough and hardworking. She has had such a passion for what she does and would even put in extra hours on Sunday just to make sure everything was set for the week. She does it all here at Davidson. On behalf of the entire staff and students, we hope she enjoys her retirement because if anybody has earned it, it is most definitely her. Now please join me in extending a warm thank you to our distinguished retiree, Mrs. Robin Richards. Unfortunately, Mrs. Richards was not able to attend graduation, but we wish her the best in her retirement. We wish all of our retirees the best of luck in your future endeavors and want to thank you all for what you've done for us these past years. You touched so many lives here at Davidson, and you always told us to always keep our eyes wide open towards the future. You will all surely be missed. Thank you.
It is my honor to introduce our next speaker for the evening, Mr. Aaron Cookson. Mr. Cookson has been the head principal of Hilliard Davidson for the past 6 years. And I think I speak for all of the senior class when I say we're sad to see him leave. As sad as it may be, as opportunities arise, taking them presents itself with many benefits to grow character and experience. As an active member of student council and the student body, I have gotten to know Mr. Cookson to be a fun, dedicated, and caring individual. Mr. Cookson will forever be a part of the Hilliard community, and Davidson will forever be changed for the better with his unique contributions to student engagement and academic success. I will miss seeing Mr. Cookson pumped up at 7:30 a.m. while each student who passes him looked like they rolled out of bed 5 minutes before. And if I'm being honest, that's the case 60% of the time. Above all else, you can always count on Mr. Cookson. He's one of the most involved individuals here at Davidson who I've seen reach out on issues affecting students. With this school year starting from chaos, many students were left angry and confused with our situation. Rather than ignoring it, Mr. Cookson was in the classrooms just to listen. He genuinely wanted to know how he could help and give students an opportunity to talk about how issues outside of school were affecting their education. His courage and commitment to keeping Davidson an inclusive and productive environment has not gone unnoticed. On behalf of the class of 2021, we would like to thank you for all of your hard work here at Davidson and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Cookson.
Thank you, Chase, for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, everyone. Whether you're watching from home via our live stream or you're here at the Schottenstein Center in person, welcome all parents, guardians, relatives, friends, alumni, special guests, and teachers. We are honored and privileged that you are here this evening to celebrate the 23rd commencement of Hilliard Davidson High School and the class of 2021. Jonathan and Mrs. Moss, congratulations on your much-deserved recognition. You both are rock stars in my world for a lot of different reasons. So thank you so much for everything that you have done, Mrs. Moss, with our student body in Davidson. And Jonathan, way to continue to persevere and show grit. You're a true warrior. And your mom and dad must be very, very proud of you, as we all are. To Mr. Clark, Mr. Mate, and Mrs. Richards, congratulations on your respective retirements. You will be greatly missed. A sincere thank you for all of your years of service to Davidson High School. You three are truly three of Davidson's finest ever. So enjoy your retirement, and thank you for everything. A huge thank you to seniors Carson Dower and Calvin Sandy for designing the amazing front cover of your commencement program. Thank you to Kim Matthews, administrative assistant at Davidson, for all of your hard work, energy, and effort and diligence in helping organize tonight's wonderful ceremony. Would Mohammed Fowler and Graham McClellan please stand up at this time? Happy 18th birthday, gentlemen. Hopefully you're having a great day. We also have another very special guest with us this evening. Over to my right, our interim superintendent, Dr. Wade Lucas, is with us this evening as well. So Dr. Lucas, thank you for joining us this evening. Parents and guardians, a sincere congratulations on this special evening, and thank you for your continued support of Hilliard-Davidson High School, its faculty, staff, and all of its programs. Thank you so much. Our Wildcat teaching staff, in my opinion, is tremendous and second to none. They work tirelessly, day in and day out, to create rigorous, authentic, real-world learning opportunities and experiences for our students. Additionally, their efforts to initiate and foster positive, supportive, and caring relationships with our students are commendable. Thank you for all that you do, and for yet another outstanding, albeit arduous, school year. At this time, I ask that you stand so that we may acknowledge you. Staff, that would be you. Class of 2021, welcome. Congratulations to all 429 of you here this evening on making it here. I've enjoyed watching you grow from awkward, timid freshmen to young men and women ready to take on the world. Speaking of the world, 8 of our graduating Wildcats have committed to making our world a safer and better place by pledging to protect the United States and the freedoms we all enjoy. At this time, I would like to recognize those seniors who will be entering the military after graduation. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing. I would ask that everyone hold their applause until the end. Thank you. Ohio Army National Guard, Cole Koppas and Jackson Zimmerman. United States Air Force, Gabriela Benavides. United States Air Force ROTC, The Ohio State University, Brianna Jones. United States Army, Aiden Carmen, and Caitlin Taylor Akofa Natseju. United States Army ROTC, the University of Toledo, Colin Schleppe. United States Navy, Spencer Size. To all of you, all 8 of you, who have so bravely and sacrificially committed to serving our wonderful country, a sincere thank you. At this time, I would ask that all retired or active U.S. Armed Service members and their family members in the audience please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your past, current, and future service to our country. To the class of 2021, I will always remember you for your perseverance and resiliency you demonstrated over the past 14 months. You have handled everything that came your way since last March like champions. I am in awe by the way in which you collectively adjusted to and overcame all the challenges and obstacles you experienced at the end of last school year, and more specifically, during your senior year. Class of 2021, you have truly left an indelible mark on me and on Davidson High School. I know, however, that your success in the classroom, on the court or field, or on the stage didn't just happen magically. You worked hard, you dedicated yourselves, and you made difficult sacrifices to be where you are today. Additionally, I'm quite sure your successes in life so far are not solely based on your own personal effort and determination. My guess is that each and every one of you have had some level of support along the way, from those who are closest to you, who love you, and who care for you. That's right, I'm referring to your parents and guardians. So seniors, at this time I ask that you stand up, locate your parents and guardians in the arena, and give them a round of applause as a way of showing gratitude for all that they have done to get you to this important part in your life. All right. Congratulations, parents. Seniors, well done. Class of 2021, 13 years ago, you began an educational trek that led you here today. Soon, you will be heading off on different journeys, perhaps to a college or university, obviously some to the military, and I'm sure others to the workforce. Before you set out on your new adventure, however, I'd like to share with you some final words of advice and encouragement. My hope is that you carry the following with you wherever your life's journey takes you. First, always be prepared for what's next, even if you don't know what's coming your way. What I mean by that is embrace new challenges, take advantage of opportunities, push yourself, continue learning new things, step out of your comfort zone to gain a skill, or perhaps after your undergraduate degree, if you're going to a college or university, an advanced degree. Your best asset in life is you, is yourself. So why not continually invest in yourself to best be prepared for what's next? Next, perfection is the enemy. The fact is, you're never going to be perfect. Perfect plans don't exist, and there's never a perfect time to start chasing your dreams. So just start. If you wait for that perfect opportunity, for perfect timing, or that perfect moment in your life, you may lose the chance to fulfill your dreams. Next, don't be afraid to fail. Failure actually can be good. if you're failing forward. That is, failing and learning from that failure to better yourself. For example, many years ago, there was a young film director who was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, by the way, who got rejected not once, but twice from the University of Southern California's School of Cinematic Arts. Those two rejections, those two failures never deterred, never stopped this young filmmaker. He applied to another college, got into that college, and basically the rest is history. He went on to make movies such as Jaws, E.T., Indiana Jones, Schindler's List, and Saving Private Ryan, just to name a few. Those movies and the others that he has directed have gained over $9 billion worldwide. Obviously, we probably all know we're talking now about Steven Spielberg. So, that is the point of that. Never give up on the first time you maybe get rejected or the first time you fail. Continue to push, continue to be determined to achieve your dreams. Sometimes you have to lose a goal to find your destiny. I'm a firm believer that things work out for a particular reason. And things will eventually work out, but maybe not the first time, the second time, or the third time. You may not always reach your goals. You may not get that job, or once you get that job, you may not get that promotion that you think you deserve. But eventually, you'll end up where you're meant to be, and you'll end up doing what you're supposed to be doing. Next, you are here for a reason. You have a purpose, and you are meant to live it and to share it. Share your story with the world because it's waiting to hear it. We all have unique talents and abilities, so get out there and share them and live your purpose. The following, you don't have to be great, okay? You don't have to be great. You just have to have a great desire to do your best and bring out the best in others, and always strive to be the best version of you. Make it a point to inspire others, to lift them up, to be a great friend, a great coworker, a great teammate, a great family member, etc. The next one, ignore the critics. There's always going to be critics in your life. There's going to be naysayers. Show up each day and do the work. The world will undoubtedly try and knock you down. And obviously this last year is any example. We can all attest to that. Don't let the haters or detractors deter you from your dreams and your goals. Outwork your critics, ignore them, and follow your chosen path with tenacity, perseverance, and grit. Stay positive, which obviously we've all been tested with this past year, but stay positive because nothing good comes from negativity, from negative thoughts, and negative people. Staying positive lets you see the good in everything, in every situation, and in everyone. And the final two, if you believe your best days are ahead of you, they are. Conversely, if you think your best days are behind you, they are. So, why not think that your best days are ahead of you? The best is yet to come if you believe it. Work hard, be optimistic, and believe in yourself. If you do these things, your future and the days ahead will be brighter. And finally, although this particular 13-year educational trek is ending, your new journey, class of 2021, is quickly approaching. My final piece of advice and encouragement for this senior class is to continue to exhibit CATS in all that you do. So, no matter what you are doing or where you are in life, continue to exhibit commitment, accountability, trustworthiness, and spirit. After all, you are and forever will be, no matter your chosen journey, Davidson Wildcats. In conclusion, class of 2021, I want to express what a true honor it has been to be your principal. I am proud to have been a part of your lives for the past 4 years. I wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Thank you for all of the great memories, and congratulations. Go Cats. Thank you.
Hilliard Davidson is full of students who are involved in many types of extracurricular activities. Unfortunately, Hilliard Davidson is also full of students who don't know how to drive, which is clear to anyone who has been in the parking lot at 232. Because of this, the senior class committee decided to purchase a bench as one of their class gifts. This bench, which will be blue and bear class of 2021 across the back, will be placed outside Davidson near the fieldhouse entrance. Since many extracurricular activities occur outside of normal school hours, students are often left waiting for rides. Our class gift will provide them with a comfortable place to sit while waiting. This bench will be in addition to the class of 2016 bench, which will help students to avoid the awkwardness of sitting next to someone they don't know. In addition to a new bench, our class will also be contributing 2 flowering cherry trees. They will make a beautiful addition to the trees currently lining the sidewalk leading into the fieldhouse entrance. The second part of our class gift will stand tall for many years, growing alongside us as we take on future challenges. While our clocks or air conditioning may not always work, we are proud to have left our mark at Hilliard Davidson High School in the form of the new bench and trees. For a place that has provided us many things over the years, we show our gratitude in the class of 2021 senior class gifts.
Our salutatorian for the class of 2021 will attend the University of Findlay to major in animal science on a pre-veterinary medicine track. You've already met her, but please join me in welcoming our number 2 student, Grace Royer.
Today, we are gathered here together for one final time in celebration of ourselves, in celebration of the accomplishments and the people we have become up to this point. Although we are brought together by the same achievement, we are not all the same. Each one of us is unique in our own way. Throughout high school, we began to discover our own personalities. We found passions and dreams that helped us to become who we are today and that will push us to be who we are tomorrow. In these passions, our differences became apparent. However, our differences should not drive us apart, but bring us together. They drive us to become someone in our own way. They allow us to impact society in exceptional ways and offer contrasting perspectives on life. Without these distinct passions, humanity can never grow. I implore you to pursue your dreams with tenacity and positivity, and you will be successful, not by popularity or by financial status, but by knowing that you are giving life everything you have. We all experienced challenges this year that no one ever would have predicted. We completed high school during a pandemic, and from this, we learned 2 invaluable lessons. We learned how to endure through difficult times, and we learned to never take anything for granted. Because of the year we experienced, I encourage each of you to act. Act on your passions. Chase your dreams. Don't be a spectator in life. We have all come to realize how precious time is, and we also have the strength to deal with any adversity. With these skills, no one can stop you from going after your passions. In the words of Tony Robbins, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. As you take your next steps in life, whatever they might be and wherever they may take you, I encourage you to embrace your differences, find your passions, and to always take action. Our journey in life, high school is over, but our journey in life is only just beginning.
Our number 3 student in the class will be attending Harvard University to study psychology, philosophy, and government. Please join me in welcoming Danish Bajwa to the podium.
Wow, it's finally here. Graduation. Take a second and feel that. Hold it. We've worked hard and the day is here. Today's a wonderful day. The sky is wide open with possibility, optimism. Over the course of the coming days, you'll be asked questions like, what are your plans after high school? And if you plan to go to college, What do you want to major in? I'd like to remind you, however, to ask a different sort of question. Ask yourself, what do I love? And ask yourself how you're going to change the world for the better in the coming years, because you are. The question is how and in what respect. You don't need to have every answer today. You have the rest of your life ahead of you. But be naive. Be naive enough to have hope and faith in the face of tragedy, because that's what it takes to make the world a better place. That's what it takes to make the world the place we will grow into together. As we continue through our lives, we'll find ourselves becoming busier and busier. But remember to stop, to pause. Remember that you are not alone and that the best achievements of humanity have come from working together. Adventure and explore, go stargazing, lose yourself in something, and take time to thank those that have helped you along the way. I'd like to take time now to do just that, and I hope you'll join me. I'd like to thank my parents and my family for their enduring and unbreaking support. I'd like to thank my teachers for the wisdom to use the knowledge I've been taught for the betterment of humanity. And I'd like to thank the whole of the Davidson community, especially the student body. You are inspirational and caring. You will put in the work and make the world better. It's just a matter of how and in what respect. Congratulations. We've stuck together, we did the work, and now we're here. Graduation. It's time to celebrate. Thank you.
Our final speaker for the class of 2021 has the distinct honor of being recognized as our class valedictorian. She will be attending The Ohio State University to study neuroscience and math on a pre-med track. Please join me in welcoming our #1 student in this remarkable class, Hanya Ijaz.
Good evening, everybody. The day is finally here, graduation. We stand here to celebrate the end of a chapter of our lives and the brink of a new beginning, a new horizon, and a new adventure. Each of us is aware of our journeys we've taken to get here. A journey of joy, a journey of struggle, a journey of growth, and a journey of discovering ourselves. As we move into the next part of our lives, certain questions loom over us. What is our passion? What path will we take? And what will our future hold? The burden on our shoulders to change the world can seem unbearable. We often hear that we'll be the architects of our future. But what does that mean? Many of us here have heard of the famous Shakespeare quote, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." As we move into the next part of our lives, this concept of finding our greatness is ever present. We are often encouraged to pursue it. The first image that may come to mind is that of positions of importance, of becoming famous, and of having our names written in the pages of history. But is this truly greatness? How does one find greatness? What is greatness? Throughout my high school journey, I've come to the realization that greatness is something within all of our grasps. Greatness is when we show compassion for others, no matter how small of an action that is. It is when we overcome our struggles and grow from them. Greatness is when we learn from our experiences and use that to serve others. And it is when we use the opportunities we are given to become forces of change. In fact, all of your hard work, accomplishments, struggles, and celebrations these past 13 years leading up to this day is in itself a form of greatness. Even if we don't know the answers to certain questions about our future, the greatness that is present within each and every single one of you will guide you and allow you to discover the shape of your path. And it is through this path we carve that we will be the ones to better our world. In conclusion, I'd like to first thank my teachers. Without them, I would not be who I am standing here today. I'd also like to thank my parents. Thank you for being there for me, not just throughout my high school, but throughout my entire life. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the whole of the Davidson community, from staff to administrators, and finally to my fellow peers. Thank you for making this high school experience a memorable one. Thank you again.
Mr. McDonough, Ms. Wells, and fellow board members, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 23rd graduating class from Hilliard Davidson High School. These seniors have met all requirements set forth by the State of Ohio Department of Education and by the Hilliard City Schools Board of Education. Mr. Abbott and Mrs. Long will present the class of 2021 with their diplomas. Assisting with names will be Mr. Brian Moore, Senior Assistant Principal, and Mr. Trace Crawford, Davidson English and Theater Teacher. Mr. Moore will begin by reading the class of 2021 senior officers and top 10 students' names first. Mr. Moore will then continue by reading students' last names beginning with A through K-O-E. Mr. Crawford will then follow by reading students' last names K-O-O through Z. 5 of our graduates are competing in the regional track meet this evening at Pickerington North High School. Therefore, their names will not be read during the presentation of diplomas. However, we wish good luck and congratulations to Emma Conrad, Nathan Gilbert, Caden Griffin, RJ Sagrilla, and Lindsay Stahl. Additionally, Madison Clark is home ill this evening and could not make it, so Madison, if you're watching, get well soon. Finally, I ask that you show respect for all graduates and their families by refraining from loud cheering so that every parent will be able to hear their graduate's name read. Thank you for your cooperation with this request.
Ava Victoria Lynn Dvorsky. William Chase Freeman. Hanya Ijaj. Grace Ann Royer. Danish Bajwa. Danya O'Day Al-Kashkish. Michael Paul Herring. Ava Ann Hurston. Kira Nicole Kaufman. Joel Mason Lotto. Joanne Zenzen Zhu. Michael Mitna Adhanam. Mossab Babakar Abdallah. Ayat Zahir Abdel Majid. Ibrahim Ansar Abdullah. Shahad Ode Abdullah. Aman Faridus Abidin. Abdul Rahman Khalid Abu Safi. Bilan Abdallah Ahmed. Hadia Ishtaq Akhtar. Anas Salim Al-Homsi. Anthony Jared Alatalo. Omar Mahad Ali. Adam Daniel Alsco. Daniel Eduardo Alvarez Jimenez. Mira Kiran Kumar Amin. Noah Thomas Andrews. Avery Diana Arkwright. Akil Arun. Linda Aziz. Yasmin Rita Bailey. Yemen Bagdali. Maggie Catherine Balser, Evan Michael Barron, Cynthia May Barger, Ashley Nicole Barrington, Caitlin Ann Bauer, Connor Alexander Beaupre, Riley Elizabeth Beeson, Gabriella Yvette Benavides, Ahmed Amin Bensabur, Ulysses Dario Bermudez, Abigail Faith Barrage, Rayanne Ahmad Buta, Sophia Rose Bischoff, Jillian Marie Boyers, Trevor David Branham, Kevin Joseph Bray, Courtney Elizabeth Brown, Savannah Leanne Brumfield, Lillian Grace Buckingham, Lindsay Nicole Buckley, Kaylin Bethany Burr, Eleanor Elise Byard, Henry Hollis Byrne, Leila May Cabus, Stephanie K. Cabus, Luciano Joseph Canestraro, Nevea Lee Carr, Kelly Lynn Carter, Madeline Mary Cashel, Andrea Valentina Castillo James, Audrey Marin Cave, Jason Alexander Chambers Keene, Carly Ann Champion, Joshua Vincent Chase, Jay Chung, Macy Renee Clark, Zachary Brent Clark, Anna Daly Clifford, Camden Lee Coleman, Richard Philip Keith Caniser, Evan Parker Conkle, Jesse Wayne Cook, Cole Andrew Coppice, Gavin Riley Corder, Colton James Cottrell, Leah Marie Kraft, James David Craig, Savannah Abere Crossan, Luis Fernando Cruz Pablo, Carla Yvonne Cruz Narciso, Benjamin Keanu Curry, Hamza Amin Dahir, Carson Ryan Dower, Aaron Michael Davis, Brendan Christopher Davis, John Fletcher Davis, Madison Riley Davis, Sadie Catherine Clark, Abigail Lauren Duvall, Jonathan Clark Duvall, Devin Thomas Dawkins, Aiden Jacob DeCarlo, Emma Madison DeHorty, Cassidy Hope DeJesus, Mark Peter DeLeo, Sam Logan Delio. Julia Savannah Detterman. Brooke Lee DeWeese. Anthony Joseph DeFrangia. Osmond Neshujan Derlickley. Mia Nicole DeSabato. Isam Abdulmoneh Ahmed Abdu Dobal. Caden DeLacy Drake. Elijah Kamari Drummond. Allison Elizabeth Dudek. Elena Marie Duncan. Gwendolyn Ruth Duncan. Sadath Chandra Durvasula. Luke Anthony Dwertman. Case James Dykeman. Calla Nicole Edmonds. Courtney Marie Elmer. Tyler Anthony Ingram. William Aaron Enriquez. Aminata Fall. Sydney Michaela Fanley. Jack Reese Fanton. Mohammed Ahmed Four. Olivia Grace Farrell. Kylie Nicole Fetty. Mario Anthony Fiorelli. Caleb Christian Flanoid. Owen Fausto Forshoni. Elena K. Foster. Jalen Brooke Foster. Michael Allen Foster Jr. Luis Maria Gagliano. Carter Aldine Gaines. Rajasheri Anita Guerra. Jacob Hayes Gardner. Hayden Cole Gatliff. Isaac Stephen Gaetsky. Gabriel Tyler Getzendiner. Miriam Sharif Mohammed Garaf. Rafael John Gonzalez. Dulce Rosario Gordillo Sanchez. Kamala Grace Graham. Mia Catherine Grau. Curtis Robert Gregory. Gabriella Michael Gruba. Desmond Clyde Guevara. Isra Ahmed Guntang. Ainsley K. Guthrie. Solomon Shaban Haji. Trevor Michael Hallback. Taylor Renee Hall. Mohammed Ahmad Hamdan. Alawi Bazai Hamid. Madison Raylee Hammond. Leonardo Vance Hamrick. Owls Razum Hazma. Luke William Hand. Leanna Michelle Haney. Madison Elizabeth Haney. Nathan William Harding. Megan Elizabeth Harper. Zachary Joseph Harrison. Casey Rochelle Harsh. Madison Marie Hayes. Adam Joseph Hemmert. Aiden Michael Hemmert. Isabella Samantha Hernandez. Isaiah Raul Hernandez. Cyrus Paul Hess. Israel Hidalgo Abeja. Owen Reed Himes. Catherine Leslie Grace Hoke Howard. Paul Garrison Hodge. Janie Renee Hesley. Ezekiel Alejandro Gonzalez. Joshua Douglas Hoover. Austin Jordan Hoying. Harley Nicole Huff. Cody Alexander Hummel. Jaden Christopher Humphrey. Ali Ahmed Nasir Ibrahim. Kaylee Maria Irig. Serene Nadal Jashan. Henry Adele Jimenez Gabriel. Nicholas Alexander Johnson. Sydney Noel Johnson. Brianna Renee Jones. Tyler Deshaun Jones. Olivia Montserrat Jordan. Aiden Michael Carmen. Yassine Abdus Salam Kashubek. Bilal Adil Katabay. Jacob James Kiefner. Liesel Madeline Curley. Courtney Marie Keidel. Brendan Reed Keller. Hannah Rain Kellner. Janisha K. Kara. Fatima Dafur Karalu. Noor Alhuda Basar Khalifa. Rama M. Kitana. Ryan Joseph Koenig.
Maya Anjali Kobe. Marissa Perla Rochelle Corbini. Mariana Norca Marie Corbini. Mallory Louise Cosman. Arya Sadir Kumar. Nathan Ezekiel Kuntz. Abigail Catherine LaCroix. Mason Jace Lamb. Andrew Thomas Lamendola. Tyler Joseph Lanning. William Jackson Lansky. Ian Quinn Laudo. Davin Lee. Christian Michael Leeper. Lacey Ann Lemaster. Ari Jacob Levinson. Micah Daniel Lilly. Austin Scott Anthony Lapalus. Yu Liu. Orazia Eden Lobsack. Victoria Barbara Lawrence. Joseph George Seppi Lucas. Jordan V. Marquise Lyles. Jonathan Andrew Lynch. Sydney June Lytle. Emily Diane Macias Barone. Zaina Shaban Mahmood. Aleka Michelle Malhotra. Isabella Marie Mankin. Addison Davis Manlove. Nadia Sky Marquez. Leah Francis Marshall. Alan Andrea Gardo Martin. Victoria Jane Mateos. Joseph Charles Mattisey. Megan Lynn McCabe. Kylie Christine McCandless. Jonathan Allen McCleary III. Graham Michael Zodi McClellan. Anthony James McCoy. Gregory Donald McGuire. Larissa Therese McInnes. Ian Daniel McSurdy. Ella Keegan McWhirter. Donovan Scott Mead. Jeremy Renee Mijon Montero. Ella Grace Miller. Jacob Cole Miller. Jade Leanne Miller. Caden Maxwell Miller. John Deal Manuel Mitchell Alvarez. Alan Joseph Morales. Mason Amelia Morelli. Brianna Lorraine Morris. Madeline Margaret Musser. Allison Marie Myers. Aaron Price Myers. Joshua Ben Myers. Ian Anthony Najowski. Elizabeth Ann Nankervis. Noah Wayne Newcomb Cabuno. Haley Shailene Nieta Rivera. Lorenzo Gabriel Nieves. Lindsay Marie Ninke. William Tyler Noko. Braden Nathaniel North. Savannah Khadijah Neong. Kaylin Taylor Akofa Natseju. Abigail Grace Oakley. Brianna Denise O'Connor. Patrick Pierce O'Grady. Alex Cruz Ontiveros. Zimran Abdi Osman. Nicholas Matthew Oyster. Jazeret Sophia Padilla Santiago. Riley Pierce Polanka. Dev Kamlesh Panchel. Christopher Robert Parkey. Imani Niesia Parrish. Erin Elizabeth Haskell. Chana Puneet Patel. Het Alkesh Kumar Patel. Om Manoj Kumar Patel. Rakshit Pradeep Bhai Patel. Noah James Peace. Jim Nathaniel Piso. Carter James Penn. Kyle Benjamin Papera, Jessica Marlene Perry, Claire Gabriella Payton, Justin Thomas Pillar, Jason Gabriel Porter, Maggie Virginia Porteous, Connor Allen Prince, Christian Nicholas Quinty-Barron, Karina Santos Queen, Alexis Marie Page Ray, Caitlin Parker Red, Evan Thomas Reed, Majed Aldine Rafai, Emmanuel Reyes Benitez, Abigail Michaela Regal, William Jarrett Rife, Renner Joseph Ripley, Alyssa Noemi Rivera, Kevin Daniel Roberts, Olivia Faith Roberts, Sophia Grace Roberts, Jaden Lynn Robeson, Rose Elizabeth Rodeman, Anayeli Rodriguez Cavillo, Rachel Elizabeth Rokoff, Ruth Ellen Rose, Isabeau Malin Ross, Jonathan Heath Ross, Sadie K. Ruddick, Lauren Elise Runnels, Mason James Rutan, Nicholas Lawrence Ryan, Yasmin Salani, Natali Nabil Saleh, Jumana Amir Salem, Timur Ildarovich Salikov, Kaylee Giovanna Salinas, Umikalsum Sene, Hala Sanhaji, Owen Hunter Savage, Colin Fergus Schleppy, Allison Caitlin Schmidt, Madison Valeria Schmidt, Tyler Adair Schmidt, Corey Lennon Schultz, Spencer Maverick Sides, Elena Diane Seaman, Omar Mohammed Mustafa Mohammed Shaban, Leah Ian Shadle, Jonah Albert Sharp, Cameron David Shaw, Olivia Louise Shelbo, Molly Christine Sheridan, Janine Khalid Shukakani, Tariq Khalid Shukakani, Joshua Scott Shoemaker, Rick Thomas Schonkweiler, Beyonce Ann Desmarais Shrestha, Hayden Joseph Schuster, Jackson Philip Simon, Dustin Allen Simpkins, Emily Marie Smith, Justine Greer Smith, Lane Patrick Smith. Miles Andrew Smith. Peyton Allen Smith. Vivian Emmons Smith. Zoe Elizabeth Speakman Smith. Florangel Soto Fernandez. Amanda Christine Sparks. Andrew Hall Spence. Sasha Liana Claire Spencer. Mitchell Thomas Steele. Michaela Rose Stischak. Sydney Nicole Stover. Sergio Matthew Suarez. Meghana Sagor. Brandon Gregory Swaby. Riley Elizabeth Sweeter. Nicholas Joseph Swinson. Francis Sophia Swindell. Dylan Douthip Sevillarak. Hope Rin Tagason. Mahmoud Khalil Tarabia. Trevor Nicholas Tarleton. Troy Nathaniel Tarleton. Michael John Terranova. Oliver Joseph Timling. John Joseph Thomas. Darnell Eugene Thornton Jr. Jordan Alexander Thumb. Emmeline Eileen Gail Tobias. Melanie Torres. Dominic Joseph Traeger. Tyler Vin Tron. Gretchen Rebecca Troxel. Hayden Paul Van Vliet. Stacia Elizabeth Van Gundy. Lizeth Velasco Rojas. Lizeth Ventura Hernandez. Tori Lane Vetter. Nicholas David Vidrick. Elena Cynthia Walker. Eleanor Janelyn Warren. Rachel Olivia Williams. Peyton Nicole Williamson. Lucas Wilson. Kaya Rose Wyndham. Omar Farouk Work. Daniel Ryan Wolfram. Catherine Elizabeth Woolard. Sarah Lindy Wurst. Hiromu Yamamoto. Anthony Joseph Zodi.
Seniors, it's that time. I ask that you all please stand, while parents, please prepare your cameras. We have officially completed the last step in our high school career. Each one of us has walked across that stage, denoting the end of this journey and the start of a new one. As my final act as your senior class president, and the first step we take together in this new direction, I ask that we officially signify our graduation from Hilliard Davidson High School. Please take your tassel and move it from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations.